Okay, so it's actually day 26 today. I'm just gonna go over diet today because that is a pretty important part of, getting into shape and losing weight and all that stuff. I have eaten ice cream and I still eat cheese, but basically I am a pure vegetarian, but not quite, almost. I'm just gonna show you some of the things that I've done right now. I like to prepare my meals. Okay, now we've just gone shopping here, and this was cantaloupe that was half off. I've cut it up, and there's some in the blender there. I'm gonna blend that up with these strawberries. They were frozen strawberries, but I thawed them out in water in a bag like that. But the cantaloupe, it was the half off stuff, so I can actually freeze it now. I'm just going to show you this. There's purple cabbage, broccoli, celery, bok choy. I'm just letting these things soak for a bit, and then I'm going to put them in the fridge. I still have a bunch of vegetables in the fridge that I'm going to use for a stir fry tonight. And then I'm going to make a really big salad too. And over here on the table, I've got a watermelon, oranges that I'm going to put in a drink for today and tomorrow, potatoes, bananas, and pineapple, and down here is ginger. I'm going to put that in the salad and in the stir fry. There's lots of garlic here. And there's tomatoes there, obviously. But I'm just showing you all that stuff because, that fruit drink is going to last me till today and tomorrow. I'm going to blend it up some with just the cantaloupe and the strawberries and maybe a couple oranges just to make room. Then I'll drink a couple glasses of it, and then I'll pour a bunch of more oranges in there. You can add a little bit of honey, and that'll take care of my fruit. I don't know how many fruit servings that would be, but it's more than adequate, and it's a lot healthier than your generic orange juices or your generic fruit drinks, because these ones don't have any sugar added. And you don't need sugar in a fruit drink. I don't know. You can, honey is alright. You get the natural honey. It's sweet, and I don't know why. I've also got a bone here. I don't know if you noticed. That is for my dog. Okay. I don't eat meat. I'm not going to eat meat again. One thing that occurred to me is, you don't get vitamin B12, but there is vitamin B12 in cheese. So I'm actually getting vitamin B12 because I'm eating cheese, and you don't need very much vitamin B12. I think I've said this before, but your body can carry up to a 6-month supply of it. And if I didn't want to eat cheese, and I wanted to go pure vegetarian, there is B12 in soil, so I'd have to eat dirty vegetables, but only ones that have been defecated on, because you do poop out vitamin B12. I think I've brought that up before too. But anyways, that salad I make, I'm gonna add cheese to it. I still enjoy cheese, and I don't think I add lots. I like having lots of cheese in there. But eventually I might actually disclude it. I'm using an oil-based dressing. I'm just doing this again to switch it up from a workout. I'm still doing my workouts. I'm about to do one right now. I did my stretches. On that, there is one stretch that I didn't include, but I probably should. I won't include it today, but probably next week I'm going to add something else, and I'm going to add in that stretch there, so be sure to watch for that. Yeah, so basically, my trail mix is still there. All this stuff does, people think oh, I don't want to make a salad, I just want to heat up a pizza pop or Pop-Tart or something. Salads, I think like that too. That's why I make big, okay? I have a huge strainer that I wash vegetables in, and a really big bowl that takes up pretty much the entire bottom part of my my fridge. So I make big bowls of salad. That way whenever I feel like a snack, I can have a salad. Because salads are, salads are like snacks to me. And yeah, I'm just really... Oh, for my stir fry, I'm going to show you something here. Okay. This is white rice. I don't know if I've shown this before, but it's really, really good. I use teriyaki sauce and Memories of Thailand hot sauce. I really like spicy stuff. I'm going to throw in jalapeno in the salad and in the stir fry too. The jalapenos aren't very hot, which is kind of disappointing. I am a big fan of spicy things, but I mean, they're just like green peppers pretty much. I mean, I couldn't even taste them. But yeah, so for white rice, it's very simple to make. You just add a little under the water. Like, you make it equal parts water, equal parts rice, but I like to add a little less water and throw in like a couple cloves of garlic, and then it turns out really nice and fluffy. And then I just cover it in teriyaki sauce, and I am adding mushrooms to the salad and to the stir fry. Well, maybe not the salad, but the stir fry for sure. People say that they're a good substitute for meat, and they are, but if you need to substitute meat, then you're probably not ready to become a vegetarian. I put them in there because I've acquired a taste for mushrooms. I enjoy them, and yeah. So that's just basically my video. Keep in mind, like, even though I said that I ate 4 bowls of ice cream over the weekend, 3 all at once on an evening right before I went to bed, well, a couple hours before I went to bed, a majority of my diet is stuff that I've shown you, like the salads and the rice and the ginger and the hot peppers and the garlic. I love all that stuff, and if you make a big salad and you've come to like acquire a taste, like I really, really crave salads now. I'm just talking about it's making my mouth water a bit. But salads won't go bad. And if you're making them for more than one person, I don't, you'll probably make them more frequently, which might be a bit of a pain, but I'm just making them for myself, and I make big salads. One thing that's good about being a vegetarian is you will eat more, but you'll lose weight still. And it's a lot cheaper too. So even though you're eating more, it kind of works out to be just a bit less because you will eat a lot more. Yeah, and I don't, it's not like smoking. It's not something that's hard to quit. I don't crave hamburgers. I'm not like, oh man, I need to have a hamburger. So, but I do still enjoy cheese, like I said before. I just made this video just to, I guess I think people would be sick of watching me work out all the time, and I don't know, it's nice to mix it up, to let people know the other aspects of my lifestyle right now in relation to getting into shape. Actually, this is totally not related to getting in shape or anything, but I did watch that movie Uranium. It's basically just a look back at about, I watched it online. It's free right now for whatever reason, I don't know for how long, but it's free right now, and just basically a look back on the Iranian government, and I don't know, I think it was a bit of an alarmist approach. Yes, they say these things and they burn the flags, but there were protests against the dictators over there, so I mean I wouldn't say it was a very good documentary. Not for the message it was trying to give, but if you're like me, I pay attention to what like the Arab world does, because I dislike Arab society. I don't hate it, but I'm glad I live in the Western society, and I'm sorry if that offends anyone. That's just an opinion, and I'm not saying I'm right. Some people might like the Arab way of life better, and that's fine. They're entitled to that. But in terms of the movie, it didn't tell me anything that I didn't already know, and it didn't make any like startling, like bring to light anything that I didn't already know. But I pay really close attention to what's going on over there, and yeah, so yeah. Have a good day. See ya.